Hey, you guys, it is Sheena Diane, and my annoying phone is going crazy. It's been doing this all day, and it's so annoying. Anyway, guys, welcome to Mommy Boutique, where we sell pearls and oysters and real pearl jewelry. So, if you guys are here for the first time, welcome and Merry Christmas. Hopefully, you guys had an awesome Christmas. Ours was really great. And if you don't see that red live button up at the top of the screen, that means you're watching a replay. So just go ahead and hashtag replay so they know that you're here. And if you have any questions, feel free to message our business page over on Facebook, which is Mommy Boutiques on Facebook. We are also live on YouTube, which is youtube.com/Mommy Boutique. Hey guys, I'm so excited to see you. I'm trying to get it to where my background is not showing right. Shanda, hey. What's up? The tubes. How you like my unicorn outfit? My daughter bought this for me for Christmas, so I said I have to wear it. Merry Christmas to you as well. It's great to see you, Shanda. I've missed you. How was your Christmas? Daniel. Hello, my friend. How are you? I'm going to go ahead and pin our website down at the bottom. It's mommyboutique.net if you want to order. Oh, it was crazy? Oh, wow. Ours was really great. We had a really great Christmas. Probably one of the best we've had in a long time, actually. I'm enjoying my Bud Light with lime. Usually I get Coronas, but my husband didn't want to go like pick out the limes because I was like, don't buy me a Corona unless you're going to go get me some limes. And he didn't want to do that. So I was like, all right, well, get me one with lime in it. So he got me a Bud Light lime. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Shanda. Well, it's so great to see you. Also, I'm indulging in some dark chocolate peanut butter Dove chocolates tonight. I look hit because I feel hit, y'all. Sorry. I know my face looks kind of weird today. I just having a rough one. Tessa! Oh my gosh, you're here. Hello. I'm eating chocolate. Sorry. Be unique. Hello, Tessa. How was your Christmas? Yay! All right, let me get over on my Facebook page so I can see you guys. What story? Oh, I was just gonna tell. Daniel, I was just gonna say it wasn't really a story. I was just gonna say how you thought that I was shy and quiet. But you know what's something funny, Daniel? I was talking to another person who was from our high school. She also said I was very quiet. Interesting. I never saw myself as quiet, and my friends could never get me to shut up. So maybe I was just quiet when I didn't know you. I don't know. I was trying to think about that. Anyway, so it was just I was just gonna tell a story like that. The gang's assembling. Finally, I know you guys. I've missed you so much. You have no idea. Our live streams. I love Xana. So when Xana pops on, she has been saving our live streams. But it's literally been me and Xana for like a week straight. Just me and Xana. And I've missed everybody. Like I said, not that I don't love my Xana, but it definitely makes it more fun when you have more people to talk to. But yeah, Daniel, no, that was the story. I was just going to say how I thought it was funny that you thought I was quiet. And I don't know if you remember this, Daniel. Maybe it wasn't you. But I remember, I think I smacked you one time. I think we were in. Was it ag class? Oh, I just remember smacking you. Oh. Yeah, you got in a car accident. Shana, how are you feeling? I decided I would wear my daughter's PJs that she bought me. They're a onesie. I thought they were really cute. YouTube thought you were talking bad, so it restricted your comment. Yeah, sorry to disappoint you, Daniel. It wasn't anything fun. I don't really have too many dirty stories on you. I mean, we hung out, but we mostly just had classes together, so we never really got in any trouble. Sore. Oh, I can imagine. That stinks. Well, at least you had a good Christmas. So, guys, if you're just joining us, what we do here is we open up oysters and scallops. Here's a scallop. This is a freshwater scallop. They do have real pearls inside. This one's already opening up. It's a talker. Hello. Hello. And then these are our Akoya. These are our Akoya saltwater oysters, and they have pearls inside. And so the prices for the Akoyas are 1 for $23, 3 for $60, or 5 for $90. We do still have a 15% off. That's what happens when I drink beer. 15% off sale going on. It is called Thank You, all one word. You can use that at your checkout. Yeah, thank you. I was a little late coming on, guys, because my daughter Kira and Sasha, both of them, they stayed up a little bit later tonight. They usually go to bed around 8 or 8:30. But we were waiting on Johnny to get home. He was a little bit late because he was bringing home dinner. So they actually didn't eat dinner until after 7, which is quite late for them. We usually eat around 5 or 6, and then they go to bed at 8. So I told him, I was like, well, I'm going to let you stay up because I don't want you to go to bed on such a full stomach. So I let them stay up until 9:30. So I was a little bit late because I had to put them to bed. And so then I was like, I got to jump on because it's already late. But it's all right. You guys are here. I'm so excited. Oh, your mom loved the necklace. Yeah, I'm so glad. And then you had your gator necklace. You guys were like totally dripping with pearls. I love it. Guys, don't forget to share this video on your pages. If you're on YouTube, you can actually share it on Twitter. And I think you can actually share it on Facebook as well. But if you're on Facebook, go ahead and share this publicly on your page. But then if you are a member of any of the live pages, like that will let you share live videos or your yard sale, maybe some of the ones that are like no rules yard sale or small businesses, go ahead and post this on there on that page or just a link to my website, because it will definitely help with getting more people in here and also help with us doing our raffle again. I've missed doing our raffle. We do our raffle when we get 25 viewers or more, and we raffle off a beautiful orphan pearl, usually a white or a peach or a champagne color pearl, but they are all beautiful. So definitely don't want to stop doing that. We haven't been doing that lately because we haven't had a lot of viewers, but if you guys will share this video, it will help get those numbers up. I'm so glad, Tessa. That's great. My face feels so swollen because I just haven't been feeling good. So it's like when you know, like last night, I only got 4 hours of sleep. I do have a Twitter. I don't really use it much. I think that when I go live on Facebook, it automatically updates, but it should just be Mommy Boutique on Twitter. On Instagram, it's mommy.boutique. On Twitter, I believe it's just Mommy Boutique. But yes, I do have a Twitter link to my Facebook. I guess I don't really know how to use Twitter, so I just use those programs that automatically post to Twitter for me. So yeah, I'm really bad about Twitter. I love Instagram though. I love posting stuff on Instagram. Let's see. Today is brought to you by Bud Light Lime. Not drinking the wine tonight, drinking some Bud Light. It's funny, I like my wine, but Daniel, hey, 2 Daniels on tonight. I did have a good Christmas. Did you have a good Christmas? And I still have some goodies for you over here. I can't post anywhere. Yes, this is one of my goodies for Christmas. I decided I would wear it tonight on my live stream. My daughter, Sasha, my little one, she's 8, got me a unicorn onesie. It even has a tail, but I am not going to show you that because, you know, nobody wants to see my badonk. But I was like, this is so cute. I got to wear it. So I put it on earlier and I was like, I'm just going to keep it on for my live because it's so stinking cute. Oh, well, I have them. So you just let me know, darling. You'll have to tell me when you want to do it. Now, you can always, Daniel, if you want, we can do a private party where it'll just be your girls and I, just like this, where I come online and do it for you. I can come to your house or a place that you want. I could do it there so they actually get to open it live. I will have to open it for them just because my insurance doesn't cover them opening, but they will be more interactive with the opening. So it's really up to you. Oh yeah, it's actually really late, Daniel. I came on really late because my daughter stayed up later today. So your house is a zoo. So is mine. So I'd probably fit right in. We have 4 dogs. Let's see. Let's see how much of a zoo. We have 4 dogs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 lizards. We have a fish tank full of fish, lots of spiders, some roaches once in a while. I could keep on naming stuff. Let's see. We got ants. Sometimes the ants will come in and eat our dog food. Yeah, plus the 4 dogs and a husband and 3 kids. So our house is a zoo as well. Yeah, so is mine. So is mine. Don't even feel bad. My 3-year-old, it's so funny. Me and Sasha, my 8-year-old, we spent a whole entire day cleaning Dominic's room, getting ready for Christmas because we knew we were gonna have, Christmas gifts and stuff. So I wanted to clean his room so he'd have space to put stuff. We spent an entire day from the morning until the evening cleaning his room. We were so proud of it. We had little pockets where things went and put things in bins. The next day, it looked like a cyclone. Everything that we had put away and made all pretty, he had dumped out all in a big pile in the middle of his floor. It looked exactly like it did before we cleaned it. So then I asked myself, was it worth it? Like, I mean, I don't want his room being messy all the time. 2 big dogs, a kitten, 2 birds, and a turtle, plus the friendly Florida visitors. Yeah, exactly. We have a couple of house geckos that run around once in a while, and some anoles, lizards that come outside, and some stray cats. We have 2 Daniels tonight. Daniel Kirkman, are you still here or did you pop over to Johnny's live? I'm all cozy and ready for bed. I'm ready to pop into bed. Wearing a onesie, it just makes you feel so warm. What's a danger noodle? I want one. That sounds great. I found you and shared it there. Hopefully some people from school will see what it is, I guess. Oh, cool. Awesome. Thank you. A snake is a danger noodle? Oh my gosh. We have had in our lifetime together, Johnny and I have had probably over 10 snakes, different types. We've had a Puebloan milk snake. We've had a king snake. We've had a bunch of ball pythons. Had a Dumeral boa. We had a couple of rat snakes, a corn snake. Yeah, we've had our share. I'd love a danger needle. The thing about snakes and the reason why, like, I love snakes, honestly, I do. I would have them all over the house, but the reason we don't have snakes anymore is because they're actually very expensive to feed. Even if you're buying frozen mice, you're still having to buy them, once a week or whatever. So if you do the math on that, it's very pricey. And even if let's say you get a bigger mouse and you go once a month, because snakes and reptiles, they don't need to eat like a dog or a cat. Contrary to popular belief, and to cut out any of the nonsense, I actually went to school to be a vet tech. I know what I'm talking about. I have a degree as a veterinary assistant. So the truth is they don't need to eat every day. Just like a gator, they can go months without eating. Because they're not burning the energy like they would out in the wild, they can actually go longer without eating in captivity because they are just kind of sitting or like, moving in a small space. But ideally you want to feed them at least, once a week to once every couple of weeks, depending. So it does get expensive, especially if you're feeding live mice, which I had a hard time with that just because I like animals, and so hearing the mice scream, and plus when you do live mice, you actually have a chance of them biting your snake and harming your snake, which we've seen happen. We had a mouse actually jump on the back of a snake and bite into the back of the snake and was holding on for dear life. And of course, the snake grabbed it, but when the snake grabbed it, the mouse still had a hold of its back. So it was an interesting um event. I think I actually recorded it. But you don't want to stick your hand in there when that's happening, because if you stick your hand in there when that's happening, the snake's going to go after you because it smells food. So you just kind of have to let it happen. So unfortunately, those type of things, I definitely recommend doing frozen. So, but yeah, it gets expensive. That's why we don't have any snakes anymore. Breed your own out there. It's almost free. You need to stun the live ones first. Yeah. I can't. I can't do it, Daniel. I had Johnny do it. He would, like, before he stuck him in there, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I actually had pet mice growing up and had rats, and I've had hamsters, and so for me it was like a pet. So I couldn't do it. Although one time my Dumeral boa, when I was a teenager, I had a big Dumeral boa, got out of its cage and it got up on my bed, and I don't know how in the world it got into my hamster's cage. Like, I guess I had left the lid a little bit up because I was playing with the hamster earlier. My hamster was gone. The snake was in its cage and the hamster was gone, and it was a fat hamster. So that happened. Needless to say, I actually got rid of my Dumeral boa because he got really big, too big for me to kind of handle. So I do too. I love hamsters. Grab them by the tail and whack their head. Yeah, I know how to do it, Daniel. I just don't want to do it. Daniel Kurtman over there on Facebook. I apologize if you can't see me or if you can't see who I'm talking about too, but they're over there on YouTube. So you want to see the conversation, head over to YouTube, youtube.com/Mommy Boutique. Angela, how are you? Merry Christmas. All right, guys, back over to the pearls. What we do here is we open up oysters for you. These are scallops live. These have real pearls inside. Sometimes you can even get two. You never know the shape, color, or the size, but they always come out amazingly beautiful. Those are the freshwater scallops. Those are $18 a piece, or you can get a bundle which comes with your cage charm necklace, and it's $27. Or you can do our saltwater, which is our most popular. One is 23, 3 for 65 for 90. If you want to do a bundle that comes with your necklace and your oyster opening, that's 32. Now, we do have a ton of games that you guys could choose from, and that is a huge value because you may not only get one prize, you may end up getting 2 to 3 prizes. So definitely check out the website, mommyboutique.net. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me or just ask me right now. If you're watching this live, you'll see that red live button. If you're watching this on a replay, go ahead and say hashtag replay so I know that you were here. Are you serious? Nobody believes you? Oh, that's crazy. Well, where do they think pearls come from? We do have jewelry too, guys, if anybody's interested. I make jewelry for you, so I'll customize it. I can put whatever pearl color that you want, or I can put the pearl that you get out of your oysters into a certain setting. Then we do have pre-made jewelry, which is jewelry that has pearls already made in it. Sorry, I saw something floating. I thought it was a bug, but it's actually like a fuzzy. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but it's probably from this because this is so fluffy. Everyone thinks they're small and white. Well, yes, they can be. But pearls have evolved in the past 20 years. The pearl farmers, and I know we've talked about this before, but anybody new who has never heard this before, if you find a pearl out in the wild, it is called a natural pearl. And if you find one, it is said that they'd be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars because it is so rare at this point to find a natural made pearl. Now, a natural made pearl most of the time look like the Baroque pearls, which are like flat, or maybe the freshwater pearls, which are kind of oblique. if you find a round one, then those are so rare and so much money. But nowadays, pearls are actually cultivated. And what that means is that there is a pearl farmer. We get ours from Asia. So out in Asia, there is a pearl farm. And what they do is they take live oysters that look just like this. These are the ones. They open them up and they actually insert a little bead, and the bead is made out of the mother of pearl. So the shell, I don't know how exactly they do it, but I know that they grind it up somehow, or they do something to make it into a small round bead. When they do that, they insert it into the oyster, which then causes them to make a pearl. It takes anywhere between 3 to 6 years to make a pearl. And the way that they're starting to get these awesome colors that you guys are seeing is they actually have figured out that if they dye the bead, not the pearl, but the bead that they stick into the oyster, that will cause the oyster to make that that pearl into whatever color. They may put a yellow bead into it, and the bead may turn out to be like a brown, or maybe a dull yellow, or maybe even a greenish yellow, or maybe even a pinkish yellow. You never really know what color exactly it's going to come out. And that's why you see a lot of times the pearls are not the exact same color, even the twins. Once in a while, we will see pearls that are very similar in color. But there you go. So that's the story on how we're getting those different colors. Pearls have just come a long way from back in our grandmother's days. Because yeah, pearls were known to just be white or peach. And nowadays, you know, you can get pearls in every single color of the rainbow. So it is amazing. Yeah, I am not that talented, Tessa. And I'm really not. If I was to dye them beforehand, my entire hand and the oyster shell and probably even the oyster skin would be dyed, because I don't have that precision. Plus, honestly, these things are pretty hard to open. Like, you guys have seen me struggle with opening these things. I don't know how I would do that. And I don't have a vacuum sealer, so I think I can debunk that pretty quickly. But they're more than welcome to come over and watch one of the shows, and maybe they will think differently afterwards. You never know. Yeah, I can't even paint my nails without making a huge mess. I could just imagine what it would look like if I tried to dye one of my pearls. Plus, I would think that if they were dyed and you were wearing them, wouldn't the color come off on your skin? Like, just as a question, just as a general question, um, like if they're dyed, if they're put in like a food coloring or some type of a coloring, wouldn't it eventually start either fading off or like coloring your clothes or your skin? I would think it would, because I've never heard of a coloring that will stick to something, especially a pearl being its, you know, this smooth white surface. Um, I would question that on how that would work. Um, you know, I don't know. And now I don't know everything there is to know about pearls, and I'm sure somewhere in the world someone else can tell you more about the dyeing process, if if that is a thing. I don't know, but I can only tell you what my supplier tells me. That's the information I give you. So, yeah. All that meant is the oyster will be colored too. Right. I mean, that's what I would say. I would think that if you open it up, and I don't have any that I've previously opened, but if you open it up and it's been dyed, the oyster and then also the skin would had to have been dyed. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know how that works, guys. And again, I'm not going to try and debunk it, because I honestly don't know enough about that. Again, I can just tell you what my not manufacturers, but my, what are they, pearl farmers tell me. And they tell me that they dye the bead that goes into the nucleus or the mantle of the oyster, and that's what causes the color. If they're not telling me the truth, then that's on them. I can only repeat what they tell me. So I don't know. I wish I had more knowledge on that. I don't know. But either way, the pearls are beautiful and I love them. So You guys, it is so great to see you this evening. I'm so glad that you are back. So glad that everyone had a good Christmas. So we had an awesome Christmas. I was really, really, really happy with it. Unfortunately, Johnny did have to go into work, which really stunk. But luckily, he didn't actually have to go into work until noon. So we had the whole morning to chill out and do our morning routine. We did have to kind of rush it a little bit because on Christmas, we like to kind of chill out. I like to have my coffee before we open presents, but we definitely didn't get coffee before opening up presents. We just started doing it. I would run between them opening up presents to get a sip of coffee so I wouldn't miss something. But it was really great. We got a lot of great things. Johnny got me some new makeup, which I really needed from Ulta. Ulta Beauty. What? So really excited to try those out. Of course, I got my unicorn onesie that I am wearing out tonight. I got some new slippers, which I'm wearing. Oh, I'm decked out. Got some cute little pink slippers. Let's see what else did I get? I got a new purse, which was awesome. And the kids, they made out like bandits. They got all kinds of stuff. Sasha asked Santa for a Hatchimal. There are these little cute animals that come out of these eggs, and she's been wanting one forever. And she finally got one from Santa, and she was totally excited. And then Kira got. You guys remember those nano babies, or what were they called? Tamagotchis or something? There were these little computers, and they're like virtual pets. And I had one when I was a teenager and I loved it. And so Kira got one of those. We all woke up at 5:30 and no one looked at the time. And I finally went to bed at 6ish and passed out like until 2. That was my Christmas. Nice. That's awesome. I stayed up so late on Christmas. I was just excited, I guess. I don't know. Um, I only got like 4 hours of sleep the next day. I was just really pumped and I was excited about the kids. This was the first year we didn't have like a Christmas dinner. So I think we just had like a shepherd's pie, something simple and quick because Johnny had to work. What is great? Johnny came out like a bandit. He got a tablet, um, a computer tablet. It's like a half and half, like a hybrid. I don't know what it's called. Oh, you had a Tamagotchi. Yeah. So I got one of those for Kira and she loves it. Oh, you guys took naps in the afternoon? I wish. Dominic would not have let me. He is just so busybody, so busybody. Plus, we were all playing with our new stuff. We got some new games. We got this new game called The Villains, and I'm really excited because the girls and I love board games, and we play board games all the time. So there was this one Disney board game that's called The Villains. Really excited to play that. They got some bath soap that they have to make, which would be really fun. Lots of coloring stuff. We all got adult coloring books, so we were busy coloring. Of course, we got online games. I am addicted, like addicted to The Sims. So we got some new Sim packs. So we were all playing The Sims. We did a lot on Christmas. Oh, nice. Yeah, Johnny got a little one. He's trying to figure it out now. He's over on his live over on TikTok and he's asking everybody, how do you work this thing? Because I guess he was trying to download some apps and it wasn't working. I don't know. I don't know. I've never had one. So I am a old school. I don't even want to say old school because I have a laptop, but like I can't really work tablets. I know that sounds really bad, but I've had a tablet and I always go to the computer. Like for me, I don't know. For that, I could just use my phone. Ah, Tessa, I am addicted to Sims 4. Oh my gosh. And then with the Sims 4, it's really crazy because you can download on the gallery, you can download like celebrities and stuff. Um, I'm telling on myself, this is so embarrassing. So I downloaded Captain Jack Sparrow, and he looks exactly like Jack Sparrow. And I'm playing with him in The Sims, and it's like so funny because he looks and even walks like him. And so I don't know, that kind of stuff is so fun to me. I'm such a kid. I love The Sims. If I wasn't an adult, I would literally play Sims all day long. If I could get paid for playing The Sims, that's it. My life would be complete. Which is funny because I've actually seen people on Twitch playing Sims for money. But for me, I think I'd be kind of boring because I don't play it like I don't have themes or anything. Like, I don't make it like a sitcom or what is it called, a TV show, I just kind of like make this character. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make him fall in love with this person, and then I'm gonna make them have a baby. I'm gonna make them have this job. So I don't really have like a set thing that I do. Yeah, that's exactly the same type that Johnny got, but he doesn't know how to work it. So Tessa, maybe you can help him out. Gloria, what's up, Gloria? Merry Christmas. Guys, we are taking live orders tonight. Live orders. Oh, Tessa, that's so funny. Yeah, I tell the girls all the time I wish there was a way, and I know that they have like an online one, but I wish there was a way that I could play with their characters, because what we do is we kind of cheat a little bit. So I have one account with all of the Sims packs on it. And so what we do is I sign into my account, and then I'll download the content that I want. And then I'll let them sign on. They'll kick me offline and they'll get online, download the content that they want. But it's really funny because it doesn't stay. So, like, the content that I have in my library is completely different than the content they have in their library, even though it's the same account, because it's separate for each computer, which is kind of interesting. I didn't think that would happen because I figured it was online. So whatever you downloaded online. But like, for instance, I downloaded, Captain Jack Sparrow with his family or whatever. They don't have that on theirs, and they can't play with it. They can't download it into their account. So I was like, that is kind of weird. But anyway, yeah, I've had every single one of the Sims, every single version, all the way back to Sims 1. I had it back when it first came out. I was like, I didn't get it like the first month or so when it came out. I waited for it to go on sale. But then once I got it, that was it, man. I was addicted. And so every time they came out with a new one, I got it. Now I'm up to date. And I have every single pack in The Sims 4 now because we got some for Christmas. Every time there's a holiday, we'll get like a different Sims pack. So we finally got them all. So yeah, very exciting. Excuse me. Drinking my beer, I apologize. Kind of makes me burp a little bit. You're antisocial. I'm antisocial once I start playing. Holy cow. The worst thing about The Sims, I know we're kind of going off on left field. This has nothing to do with pearls, although there is pearls in The Sims. Pearl jewelry. Um, when I start playing Tessa, it's really bad. And actually, for a while, I didn't play it for years. Raquel, what's up? Merry Christmas, late Christmas. How was your Christmas? You've had every PlayStation. Oh, that's funny. When I start playing it, I lose track of time because Sims time just is different. So I will legit play it all day. And so there was like a couple of years where I didn't play it at all. And Johnny was like, "Oh, you haven't played The Sims?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm doing that on purpose because if I start playing, then I won't do anything else." And that's kind of where I'm at right now because I started playing on Christmas, and then like all day today and all day yesterday, we're just making families and playing with it. But at least I could say my girls are doing it with me, so we're still spending time together even though we're on the computer. We're sitting next to each other like, oh, look at this outfit. Look at this outfit. Look, I made Captain Jack Sparrow. And look, I made Edward Swan or Edward Cullen from Twilight. And look, I made so and so. I made My Little Ponies. And so, that's kind of our thing. Oh, I'm so grateful to hear from you, Raquel. It's good to see you this evening. We were just talking about some of the gifts that we got. I got the Sims 4, which I'm addicted to. I got this cute little outfit that I'm wearing tonight. What did you guys get for Christmas? I want to know. You always made them late for school and work. Yep, my little Sasha bought this for me. It is a onesie, and it even has a tail. It's really cute. And I was like, you know what? It's actually really warm, so I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it on. But I was like, let me go and wear it today just to check it out. So what did you get for Christmas, Raquel? I still have your goodies, Raquel. You'll have to come and pick them up. And Daniel Kurtman, if you're still here, I'm sorry, Daniel, the other Daniel, not Kurtman. For your last name just slipped me. Quick, Daniel, if you're still here, let me know when you want to do your party because I still have your stuff. Yeah, I remembered it. It was quick. It came to me quick. No. Let me know when you want to do your party because I have your stuff here. So you let me know if you want to do it online. We can cater it around your kids' schedule so that they're awake and home. You don't have to wait until I go on live because I've been coming on later just because people's schedules, it didn't match up to the time I was going on before. So Daniel, if you want to go on a certain day, let me know. We can go on a certain day, or like I said, I can meet up with you and do something. So just let me know. If you want to message me your schedule, we can figure it out. Of course, the kids are not in school this week, so I have time. A Polaroid style camera. Hey, you guys, Raquel got like a Polaroid camera. That's awesome. Okay. All right. No problem. Yeah, we'll be home. Raquel, there's a couple of days. I think on Friday we have dyslexia testing for Kira and something else for Dominic. Oh, we have a dentist appointment for Dominic. So there is a few days that we do have things going on, but just text me. Raquel, just text me and I'll tell you what we're doing. I changed my background. It's still festive for the holiday, but sorry, it's starting to choke me. But I got rid of my wrapping paper since it's no longer Christmas. Every time I touch the table, it like moves. The table is so wobbly. You got a tablet? What? That's amazing. Nice, Daniel. Johnny got one too. He got like a tablet slash laptop. It's small, but he can't figure out how to use it. It's a Windows one, so I don't know. I think it's a Chrome type one. But yeah, I switched up my background, guys. Still wanted it to be holiday festive, but now it is I don't know if this is mistletoe or cranberries. Looks like mistletoe. But I figured that can go all the way into the new year because that's Christmassy, but not so Christmassy like wrapping paper. So figured that will take us into the new year. No, it's me. Every time I touch the table, see? I touch the table and it just starts wobbling. This table is so wobbly. And so if I touch something on the table, my whole thing moves. Telling you what, guys, Santa did not bring me what I wanted for Christmas. I wanted a new house. Santa baby. Yeah, he didn't bring me a new house. I want a duplex and checks and a platinum mine, Santa baby. So hurry down the chimney tonight. Yeah, a new house, that would be great. Yeah, my house is so small and I'm not complaining because God gave us this house, so I love it. This is our first ever house and we got to build it. So, I mean, that's pretty amazing. And I never want anyone to think that I hate my house because I don't. It's just getting very tiny and very crammed. And now that I have this business, I do need an office and my closet works. We'll just leave it at that. My closet works. But it would be nice to have more space. We have to shimmy around. So like when I get up and get things, because there's only, it's a walk-in closet, but it's a very small walk-in closet. So like for instance, if Johnny was to come in right now, he would actually hit the table with the door. When I'm not doing live, I have to push this table back up against the wall so that I can open the door to get in. But when I'm doing a live, my table has to be pushed out so that I can sit down. So it is quite a tight squeeze. But again, it works. We make it work. You had me worried my shelf was going to fall with the TV. That's what I got from your streaming on. That's why it was a little nerve-wracking because it was more than usual. Oh, it was because I just kept moving the table. I'm so sorry. The table was like a little catty cornered today because if I move it, I know, I guess it's okay. Because this is a shorter, I'll show you. This is like a shorter background. So if I move my table too far over this way, you get that white strip. So I was trying to avoid the white strip. See? So I kind of had it catty cornered, but because of that, when I move, see? When I move, it just bumps. I apologize. Raquel, it's good to see you this evening, darling. I'm glad to see you on. Slow night, but that's all right. We are taking live orders, you guys, and all you have to do, just head over to mommyboutique.net. If you're new here, welcome. We open up oysters right here live for you. We don't have anybody in the lineup, which means the first order of the night is going to get a free red scallop on me. If you do order any type of oysters or scallops, you also get a free game. You can also order games. If you order a game, you won't get a free game. But if you don't order a game and you order any type of the oysters, you will get a free game. So that is awesome. You'll get a chance to win possibly more oysters, charms, necklaces, all kinds of fun stuff. So it's definitely worth it. See, I'm moving my hands and it's moving. All right, let me move my table back. I'm so sorry, guys. I guess I'm just going to have to move it like this. Oh, no worries, Tessa. You have gotten your share. I am not even worried. Dorothy, hey, what's up, my girl? Ooh, I'm going to tell Gator Johnny that you're not on his live stream. He's going to be mad at you, girl. Dorothy, it's Dorothy Gale. How are you doing, darling? It's great to see you. So tell me, you guys, what is your plans for New Year's? Oh, you're on his string too? You're doing double? Ooh, Dorothy, doing the double, girl. You got the computer. Okay, so you're on your phone and the computer. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm hoping that too, Daniel. I'm sure that that's really stinky. Tessa, that's so funny. That's exactly what we do on New Year's. So I had asked you guys, what do you do on New Year's? Tessa says sleep. We don't have a New Year's party. We just don't. Not because we don't want to, just because we never have. We never really had anybody to do it with. So usually we will stay up until midnight, and we don't have cable anymore. So we don't even get to watch the ball drop unless we watch it live on YouTube. But so we just watch the ball drop and then we kiss each other and go to bed. The kids still go to bed around 8 or 9 because they, they're kids, so they go to bed early. Yeah, that's what we do on New Year's. And of course, I have my celebratory drink, which is starting early. Hopefully, I don't run out. Maybe I'll have to go get some Arbor Mist. I'll go get some Arbor Mist for New Year's. That'll be my New Year's. Well, it's great to see you, Dorothy. Thank you for stopping by. Oh yeah, if she's not drive with Uber. Yeah, absolutely. Johnny does the Uber Eats over there in Orlando. Sometimes he'll just get off work and drive over to Orlando area and sit for a little while he's listening to a podcast and just do the Uber Eats. Uber Eats is kind of slow compared to Uber, but his car is too old to do Uber. So you've never had a New Year's kiss, but that's okay because you shouldn't kiss on the first date. You've never had a New Year's kiss. So you've never been with somebody at New Year's? Like you've never been like your boyfriend, you haven't been with him for a while and then kissed on New Year's? You can do both at the same time? That's amazing, Daniel. Yeah, he can only do Uber Eats because his car is too old. So he can't drive for Uber, but he does Uber Eats. Oh, duh. Okay, I get it. You confused me. So Dorothy just made a joke, and I completely ruined it. It went whoop over my head. So she said, "I've never had a New Year's kiss, but that's okay because you shouldn't kiss on your first date." And then she says, "Get it? Because the first day of the year, first date, got it." Yeah, I'm a little dense. Sorry. That's cool. That's cool, Daniel. Yeah, I may have to start doing some Uber or something. My pearls, my pearl, my pearl people are declining. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. We'll just keep good thoughts for the new year and keep on trucking on. Keep on keeping on. Gotcha, Dorothy. I got my hands in my pocket because I got one hand in my pocket and the other one is smoking a cigarette. No, because I don't smoke, but that's just how the song goes. I have my hands in my pocket because if I don't, because I talk with my hands, I hit the table, and then you get that. And then Tessa has a heart attack because she thinks her computer or her TV is gonna fall because it's shaking. So I have my hands in my pocket. Usually I talk with my hands, but I put them in my pocket, so I won't do that. Oh, absolutely, Daniel. I actually worked in retail my entire life. My very first job was at Walmart, and then I went from Walmart to Books a Million. And so, yeah, and then just through the years had multiple customer service, retail type jobs, sales jobs. So yeah, I do get it. Right now is the slow season, although right now, starting now is usually Hell Week for most places, and Hell Week is like the week after Christmas is usually so busy for theme parks and things like that. I don't know so much for retail stores, but I know theme parks are so packed. Like, for instance, if you were to go to Disney today or tomorrow, you're not going to be able to get on any of the rides. It is unbelievable. Same with Gatorland because Johnny works over at Gatorland, and he said that the rides were every 15 minutes, just back to back rides. We're not stopping. Honestly, if I got Uber, I'd get the separation glass because my worst nightmare is when I'm driving, a stranger is going to strangle me from behind. Right? I know. I know. Well, funny enough, Tessa and Daniel, this does not reflect you whatsoever, by the way. But actually have a fear of taxis and Uber. I've never been in a taxi, never been in an Uber. I was actually going to have to use an Uber about a month ago because Johnny's car broke down and I had an appointment that I could not miss. And so he had to use my car for work. We had no other option. And I literally did not like, I was scared to call an Uber. And I know it's just my head because, I'm thinking like you, Tessa, I'm like, my worst nightmare is I'm going to get some like psycho Uber driver that's not going to take me where I'm supposed to go and going to freaking like dump my body in the woods someplace and nobody's going to know. Right. Um, Obviously, I know that's my brain playing tricks on me, but that's what I think like when I have to do an Uber. So I've never been in an Uber or in a taxi because of that reason. It was so weird. So I can imagine if I was like an Uber driver, I would be the same way. I would have to get the glass because I would be like, no, they're gonna like pull a gun on me or something. My best friend Tommy is actually an Uber driver, and he's told me some really crazy stories. None that were like life threatening, but a lot of drunk stories, like where drunk people get in the car and say stupid things or do stupid things or ask him like really raunchy things. But other than that, like he hasn't ever had any like dangerous situations, thankfully. I can imagine. Paige asked me to send you her website earlier because she wants to buy something. Ooh, awesome. Not sure when, but soon. Public transportation of any sort. Yeah, I don't think I have really bad anxiety, but those type of things give me anxiety for sure. Yeah. I keep my 9mm. I would too. I need to get a carrier's permit because I have a little tiny gun. It's so cute. It's one of the guns that like back in the old timey days, the saloon workers used to put like they would wear them on those little, I don't know what they're called, but there were belts that go around your leg. They're called something. And then the gun would fit into that little belt. That's the kind of gun I have. It's a little revolver, and I love it. It's so cute. But I need to get a concealed carrier's permit so I can actually use it outside of the house. I've had some drunk people, nothing unusual though, besides some odd conversations. Yeah, same with Tommy. He said the same thing. He said he's been hit on. Girls gave him numbers and you know, offering things, and he's like, offering things for the driving service, like, hey, you want a tip? And usually he said no. At least he told me he did. Garter belts. Yeah, I guess that's what it was. I don't know. It was like the little, it's one of the ones that you can wear on a belt. I don't know. I guess, yeah, garter belt probably sounds right. But yeah, it messes with my anxiety too, Dorothy, because I'm like, I just have all of these fears from these people because I don't know them and I'm getting in the car with them and it just really freaks me out. Yeah, I don't know. Tommy has, but he's been doing it. Oh my gosh, he's been doing it for a really long time though. Like he's been doing it at least like 5 or 6 years now, so probably 5 years. So guys, we are still taking live orders. If anybody wants to place an order, just head over to mommyboutique.net. I am on my second beer, so bear with me if I start slurring my words and talking funny. That's why. I had pizza this evening, and something with me is like I love having pizza and beer. It's like one of my favorite things. Two drunk women offered to get me food since I took them through the Checkers drive-through on an inter. Ooh, that's actually really nice. I would have been like, yeah, I want a cheeseburger. Did you take it? I totally would have. I do too, and most of my driving is alone on the dark highway. And to be honest, my brain goes to like Ted Bundy with the Charlie Manson creep vibes. And they hop in the car when I wasn't like, okay, well, here's a true story, Tessa. I don't watch scary movies. I don't. And that is one of the reasons. I used to live, and I still kind of live out in the country. And we lived on a really, really, really long dirt road, like a driveway. My driveway was like legit 5 miles long from the road. Like you would drive in. And at nighttime, it was pitch black, pitch black. There was no lights or anything out there. And I actually quite enjoyed it, to be honest with you. Um, I never watch those type of movies because I don't want my brain to go there because it will. Anytime my husband's ever made me watch scary movies, he had this thing when I first met him because he's like a horror movie fanatic. Johnny is. Santa Loves Pizza and Beer. Oh, Santa Loves Pizza and Beer. I'm gonna check that one for next year. Our Santa, let's see, he had pound cake this year instead of his normal cookies. Um, because we could share that. So he ate, his slice we left out, and the rest of us ate the rest of the pound cake. So that was quite nice. But anyway, yeah, I don't let my brain do that because when I first met Johnny, he was a horror movie fanatic, still is. And I told him, I was like, I don't watch horror movies. I don't like them. I don't like the way it makes me feel. I can't sleep. I have nightmares. And he was like, oh, you'll be fine. Grow up. Stop being a baby. All right. So one year for Halloween, for a week, I think it was like for a week of Halloween, every single night, he made me watch a different horror movie, right? That's not scary movies. That's real history that we learn in science and history class. We live like 8 miles out of town in ranch country. Ugh. Well, I don't like my brain to go there, so I try not to think about it. Beer with me. Here you go. Cheers. Um, cling. But so anyway, he had me watching all these scary movies. Okay. He will never, ever, ever ask me to watch a scary movie again. And here's why. I kept him up. I told him, I was like, I don't watch them. I get scared. He didn't believe me. He thought I was just joking. He thought I was being a baby. I made him walk to the bathroom with me. I would not go to sleep by myself. And when I finally did go to sleep, I would barrel hug him until he couldn't breathe because I could not sleep. And anytime he tried to move away from me, I would grab him and barrel hug him even tighter, where he'd be like, I can't breathe. I would make him walk me everywhere in the house. It was bad. Like I can't, my brain can't do it. So, and the crazy thing is I enjoy being alone. I enjoy just hanging out, but if you make me watch scary movies and stuff, it does something crazy to my brain. And I think that crap is going to happen. So, especially like the poltergeist kind and like the spooky, like ghost crap. No, no, I can't deal with that. I can almost deal more so with like the murdering stuff. Like I don't like that stuff, but it doesn't mess with my mind as much. Does that make sense? And I remember one time with my ex, we watched Saw. Oh my gosh, that was a mind f. Like I left the theater shaking because it messed me up so bad. Yeah, I can't watch them. My brain just doesn't. It goes to bad places. Yeah, it's funny because when I used to go to my mom's house, I would go probably, once a month. I would go to my mom's house and we would stay the whole entire weekend. Johnny was had the house to himself with just him and the dogs. And so he would watch scary movies to his heart content because he loves scary movies. And so he's been the same way. He's been like, "Man, I'm really been jonesing for some scary movies." So he has to wait until I go to bed because I won't watch them. I won't even let him turn them on when I'm in the living room because I freak. I want to play a game. No. My husband has a fan theory that the guy from Saw is actually Kevin Arnold from Home Alone. He says, "Think about it. With him playing games and stuff, it's him. It's him. It's just he's a creepy guy." I'm like, I don't know about that. I'm a lucid dreamer too, Tessa. I'm a lucid dreamer too. I can't. Um, I think because I put myself into the shows and movies that I watch. Like and this is just an example because it's a show that I mean it's a movie series that I really love. You guys are gonna laugh at me, but like the Twilight Saga, for instance, when I watched that, I got really into it because I felt like Bella, and it's kind of the whole point of that series and those books. But I do that with everything, like whatever series I'm watching, I pick out a character that I can relate to, and I just kind of put myself into that show or that movie. And so when I'm watching it, not that I become them or act like them or talk like them, but I get like it gets into my head and I think about it. So like if I was watching a series like let's see what's the series that's on right now. I don't know, one that I like, it's old, but it was called Being Human and it was about a vampire and a werewolf and a ghost. And see that one didn't scare me because it was like not scary at all. It was just kind of sci-fi, which I can do. But I would put myself into those characters. And then as I'd be going, doing my normal stuff, my normal life, I would see people and I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, that looks just like Aiden," or "Oh my gosh, that looks just like Josh from the show." And so, like, I kind of do that. And I feel like I do that with scary movies as well. But with scary movies, it goes to a different level because it's messing with different functions of my brain. I don't remember all of my dreams. I do try to write them down. They say, actually, Daniel, if you write down your dreams, it helps with your memory. But I have a hard time remembering my dreams as well. I've been trying to write them down, but most of the time when I wake up, I don't remember them. Now that I have my CPAP, it's like I don't remember anything that goes on. I wake up feeling so like, whoa, whoa, I know Kung Fu. Hey guys, if you're just tuning in, my name is Seashell Sheena, and welcome to Mommy Boutique. And we open up oysters live for you right here with real pearls inside. We also customize pearl jewelry just for you. So if you're interested, or if you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you see that live button up at the top, you are watching us live. If you don't see that, you are watching a replay. We are taking live orders, which means there is no orders in line right now. First order of the night is going to get a free red scallop. And as long as you order any type of oysters, then you will get a free game as well. So go on over to mommyboutique.net if you want to get in the lineup, guys. We still have time. I do it too all the time, but with mine, I become the character, like a new character, just emerged in the show. Ooh, that's cool, actually. Like the best friend. Hello over there on Facebook. I see you guys watching, but I don't know who you are until you say hello. Hello. We are just chit-chatting tonight, guys. Catching up. It's been a minute. Wishing everybody a great holiday. Hoping everybody had a great Christmas. We definitely did. Wasn't sure we were going to have a good Christmas this year, to be honest. We were quite strapped. But thankfully to Miss Amanda, who is a really good friend of ours, she completely saved our Christmas this year. She came over like Santa with 3 huge handfuls of gifts. And not that the season's about gifts, because it's really not. And we try and teach our kids that, if you get something, be grateful. But if you don't, it's not about that. But it definitely helps, of course. So we were grateful. Yes, you missed it earlier, Dorothy. So this is my onesie that my daughter Sasha bought for me for Christmas. And it was so cute. I decided to wear it on my live tonight. And it also has a tail, but I won't show you my badonkadonk because you guys would probably stream that, or I would knock over the table because it's so tight in here that I can't turn around. So let's just be honest. My big booty would knock everything over and then there would be no live. But yeah, it has a tail as well. But this is my cute little unicorn. And I decided that I would put it on because it was cute. Although I don't think I'm going to wear it to bed because it's quite warm. Isn't it cute? Yeah, it's totally adorable. I love it. I'll probably do a TikTok video wearing this for sure. I'm just going to talk to you guys like this all night. Oh, but then I can't see your comments. Hello? Hello? Oh, is it? Awesome. Yeah, it's definitely cute. I like it. My daughter Sasha, she's 8. She picked it out with, and then I also have these cute little pink booties that she picked out to go with it. So I'm set. I got my house shoes, my house slippers, I got my onesie. But I tell you what, it is so hot. Like that's why I can't keep the hood on. Whoo, I'm like sweating because I'm in the closet. You guys, I'm in the closet. I can't wait to come out of the closet. But there's no air in here, so it gets really hot. There's air in the bathroom, but not in the closet. Like, I guess that makes sense because why would you need air in the closet? But since I'm in here, it's super hot. So I'm going to have to either put a fan in here. Also, there's no plugs in here, so I have to run extension cords to the bathroom. So that's quite fun, especially when you have to like walk around in the bathroom. You got to step over all the cords. Welcome to my life. Do, 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 do. So the first order of the night, guys, is going to get a free red scallop on me. On me. On me. Ooh, I wonder if I could see inside of this. Sometimes they come and their mouths are open, but I can never actually see what's inside. This one's closed. These are the red scallops. These are freshwater pearls, guys. These are $18. You can get them on the website by going to mommyboutique.net. You can also do a bundle, which comes with your cage charm necklace and your oyster. You could do bundles for either the freshwater or the saltwater. The freshwater one is $27 and the saltwater one is $32 if you want to get it with a necklace. These are the prices for the saltwater, 1 for $23, 3 for $60, and 5 for $90. And we are still doing a sale for our VIPs. The VIPs are people who have signed up to our email. And if you want to get that code, just go ahead and sign up for the email. Everyone who has signed up should have had that code already sent to your inbox. But you just go over to mommyboutique.net and a little box will either pop up when you first come on, or you can scroll down to the bottom and it'll say sign up for our newsletter. And there is where you'll get your exclusive newsletters as well as coupon codes. I do not email a lot, guys, because I am a mother of 3. So just so you know, you're not going to get spam or anything. I think the first time I emailed in a long time was just Christmas or the Christmas sales that we were having on going on the Black Friday and things like that. So I won't spam you with email or anything. Guys, we're going to stay on until 11. And if we don't get any orders by 11, we'll go ahead and get off. If we do get orders, then we will stay on until the orders stop. And tell my face I look really drained. It's been a drain because I didn't get much sleep last night, so I think that's why I look so tired. What a mess. Yeah. I am a mess. Yeah, I think that's in about 15 minutes. Yep. Yes, Tessa. Oh, do you have to go? Well, thank you for hanging out. I'm actually not sure. What time is it where you're at, Tessa? Right now, in the Eastern Standard Time Zone, it is 10:47. 10:47 p.m. I had somebody on my stream the other night that was from where were they from? Uganda or something? I don't remember, but it was somewhere like in Africa area. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And it was like so different. No, I don't. I couldn't remember. It's 7:47. Okay. So 3 hours. Yep. Yep. Because it's 10:47 here. 3 hours. Wow. So I'm glad I started coming on a little bit later than Tessa, so you and your mom can pop on once in a while. I may start doing mountain time zone, especially when we start getting a little bit more busy because I feel like I have a lot more people that pop in from the mountain time zone, but we'll see. I started going on at 9:30 because after the time change, a lot of my regulars weren't popping on anymore because they had different activities and stuff that they were doing. So I decided to pop on a little bit later, just 30 minutes later instead of 9. We now go on at 9:30, which I feel like I get a lot more viewers by coming on at 9:30 now. Mountain time zone. Yeah, aren't you? Or is that not mountain? I don't know. Dorothy. Woo! I'm starting to get sweaty, y'all. Oh, mine is Eastern time zone. Mine's Eastern. Yep, we're in the Eastern. So you're Central time zone? We're Eastern. It's so crazy, guys. Kind of going off the subject here, like always. We never stay on subject here in Mommy Boutique. I have felt the winds of change for so long. It's so crazy. Oh, you're specific. Oh, Pacific, not specific. You're Pacific. Gotcha. Gosh, there's a lot of time zones. Central, Eastern, Mountain, Pacific. I think that beer is starting to kick in, y'all. Whew. My brain's starting to like not function. I can feel myself trying to think and it's going real slow. GMT. What the heck is GMT? You know, I'm buzzing right now. I don't understand this talk, Daniel. General Mountain Time. Oh, Dorothy, if you send me a care package of just brownies, I swear to God, I will legit cry. I love brownies. So Greenwich mean time. Greenwich mean time. I've never heard of a mountain that must be further out east. That's why I had to ask. Oh yeah, there is a mountain time zone, but I don't know what the difference is. But funny story, guys. So this actually did happen to me today. Without getting too gross and giving you guys too many specifics, I will just say that nature gifted me with something on Christmas that I did not want. We'll just put it that way. So Mother Nature came to visit, and I have like I love brownies. Brownies are my favorite things. I actually made Johnny go out and get me some chocolate yesterday because I was, I needed chocolate. And so he did a TikTok video that was very funny because he was like, my wife needed chocolate. And so we did like this little compilation of like little snippets of him getting my chocolate and stuff, which was really funny. And then today I was still craving chocolate, of course. And I was going through the pantry and I found brownies. Oh my gosh, I flipped out because that's my favorite dessert in the entire world, especially right now. And so I did a TikTok video when I was like, hallelujah, hallelujah. And I'm like holding the brownies and I'm like, yes. And so Dorothy's joking because she's like, she's going to send me a care package of just brownies. I would legit like love her forever. I always make sure that I have at least one package of brownies in the house for emergencies, like now. Yes, this is considered an emergency. Plus, an emergency would be like somebody comes to visit. I am very old school, so my mom kind of raised me to be like a very southern, like type of person. And so, and southern, I mean like Southern Belle, like Southern Charm. When somebody comes to visit, you should always be baking something, right? So if somebody pops in and I perhaps didn't bake anything, I always try to keep like brownies or cookies or something that I can just pull out and just start baking. So when people come, I have something that I can bake. So I also do it like that. But yeah, I always make sure I have brownies for emergencies. And I happened to find a box today and I was so excited. Mountain time zone is between Pacific and Central. Yes, thank you, Daniel. Notice how he switches the subject. Although he's got a couple of girls in his house, he understands. Oh, I would love it. I would totally love it. I would be forever grateful. I don't even care what type of brownies. Like I love all brownies. My favorite type of chocolate is dark chocolate, so I do always tend to get like the dark chocolate brownies. But when it comes to brownies, it doesn't matter. It could be peanut butter, it could be fudge, it could be like light chocolate, it could be dark chocolate, it could be doubled fudge. I don't care. I love it. I love it all. Mm, that is definitely my favorite dessert, brownies. I actually made brownie cupcakes today. I couldn't find my brownie pan and I needed brownies like now. So I made brownie cupcakes and they turned out pretty good. Oh, I love dark chocolate too, Dorothy. Oh my gosh. I actually was eating some earlier. Some dark chocolate Dove. This has some peanut butter in it. This is part of the ones that Johnny went to get me the other day. What? Brownies with strawberry chunks in them? I have never had that, but that sounds amazing. And I love chocolate covered strawberries. When I was pregnant, story time. You're making me hungry, says Raquel. Story time. When I was pregnant with Kira, I worked over at Gatorland, and one of the people who worked at Gatorland had their own fudge shop, right? They had their own fudge shop, like they owned it. And one of the things that he served was chocolate covered strawberries. And I used to go and get them all the time. Well, when I became like very pregnant, like apparently pregnant, every single time that I worked, every single time. So if I worked 3 days straight, he would give me like six of these chocolate covered strawberries every day. He would literally bring them to the photo booth and say, these are for Sheena. And I loved them so much, like absolutely love them. So I bet you strawberry chunked brownies would be amazing. And I kind of am kicking myself that I've never tried them before. What? That sounds amazing. Sorry, Raquel. She said we're making her hungry. That's your creation? Girl, you need to send me some. You know what? People send food in the mail all the time. You could like vacuum seal it or something. Come on, we can make it happen. You can send it in one of those like, you know how the Pizza Hut places have those I don't know what they're called. The envelopes to keep the pizza hot. You could send in one of those. Send it in the mail. I bet you could too. Overnight it. You guys are making me hungry. You'll try. All right, guys, we're going to be on for about 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, guys, unless we get some orders in here. So please go tell your friends. Get over here. Tell them we want to open up some oysters. We need some pearl therapy tonight. A whole dozen? Oh, I was just thinking one, but yes, please. You know, I was going to try and lose some weight too, although that always goes out the window. I give myself a break during that time of the month. I'm like, I have to have a break. So I totally just goes right out the window. Whoop. Hey guys, just so you know, plug. I do have a couple of podcasts. Dorothy was listening to them earlier today. Yeah, true. I don't know anybody either, Tessa. That is so true. Um, So I do have a couple of podcasts, just so you know, and I think that you guys would enjoy my latest one over on Wham Radio. All you have to do is go to whamradio.com. That's WAHM. That stands for Work at Home Mom. So WAHMradio.com. And my latest segment was talking about New Year's resolutions and why I don't do them. I thought it was very inspirational. And there is a very, very inspirational quote, or not even quote, like a speech from Arnold Schwarzenegger, because he had this amazing speech he did this year. I don't know what show he was on, but it was so amazing. And it was called Why You Shouldn't Have a Plan B. And it's amazing. And so I actually added that onto my podcast, and definitely go check it out if you have some time, if you enjoy podcasts. But yeah, so mine's called Wham Radio. I do have two separate podcasts. I have whamradio.com, and then I have one that's just my personal audio blog. It's called Sheena Diane's Audio Blog. You can find it anywhere podcasts are available. But my main station is anchor.fm. Anchor.fm is where I record it, and then just /Sheena Diane, because I believe that's just the name of it, is Sheena Diane. But anyway, on that one, I just kind of talk about my daily life as a work at home mom and the things I do during the day with my kids. Kind of basically like a vlog that you would find on YouTube, except for mine is audio. So mine is an audio blog. It can't be a vlog because it's not video. So mine is just an audio blog. What would you call an audio blog? If you call a video blog vlog, an audio blog would be an og, an olog, a what would you call an audio blog? Anyway, I just call it audio blog because I couldn't figure that out. Maybe you guys can figure that out. Honestly, I didn't think Arnold was still alive. Yes, he's still alive. He is still very much alive and kicking, and he is the mayor of California still, I think, right? Am I wrong? No, I think he's still in politics over there. Oh, thank you, Dorothy. She says my podcasts are amazing. Thank you, Dorothy. I appreciate that. You're the one that made me think of it, actually. She really enjoyed my latest one, my inspirational one on Wham Radio. So if you guys have some time and you don't mind listening to my voice, head over to whamradio.com. Wham Radio, wham. Yes, Arnold is very much still alive. You kind of ignore California and Vegas. Well, that would be the reason. He was in a movie recently with not recently, a couple years ago with Rocky. What is his name? What is his name? Daniel, you know this. Come on, Daniel. What is his name? Hey, Adrian. Come on. What is his name? He plays Rocky. What is his name? I can't think of his name. Anyway, he was in a movie with him recently. I don't know why I can't think of his name. How did I forget his name? That's going to really drive me crazy. Yes, thank you, Dorothy. She's put WAHM. About 3/4 of Nevada don't associate with Reno or Vegas, and almost never Cali. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That's funny. Sylvester Stallone. Thank you, Daniel. I knew you would know that one. Why could I not think of his name? I'm telling you that alcohol makes my brain mush. I think I need another one. Yes, he did a movie with Sylvester Stallone not too long ago. It was a really good one too. It was like it was an action movie. Yeah, Sylvester Stallone. Thank you. Now you guys are popping in. Thank you. Oh man, you guys, tonight was great. I am so happy to see everybody's awesome names. I was gonna say faces, but I can't see your face. I will drink to that. Cheers. But anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and say goodnight. We didn't have any sales tonight, but guess what? We'll be back again on Friday. So no worries. Tell your friends. Oh, you don't watch a lot of action. I can't pay attention to that. Yeah. I get you. I watch a lot of TV. I'm kind of addicted. Actually, it's funny because I never ever watched TV growing up. Not really. I had a couple of shows that I watched. Like I loved Party of Five, and that's really pretty much the only thing I would watch. And of course, I would watch like Saturday morning cartoons. But I was pretty much outside all day long as a kid, until even teenager. When I became a teenager and I was able to drive, then we were always at the beach. So I was never home, and I was never home long enough to be on the internet. Well, we didn't have internet. Gosh, I'm telling my age right now. We didn't have internet until I was like way older, like high school older. But anyway, so I didn't really get into TV until I married Johnny. Johnny was a latchkey kid. And so the TV was pretty much his babysitter. So he could not do anything without watching TV. And he'll even have it on in the background when we're sitting there at the dinner table, which I hate because I'm like, no, turn it off. I'm like that with the radio. I do like to have my music playing. But he's like that with the TV. So because of that, and because we've been together for about 13 years, now I've kind of gotten into TV. So I watch a lot more TV than I ever did before, now that I'm married to Johnny. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I enjoy watching TV, but I'm just saying, like, I was never a TV person until I met him. Yeah. Good night, Dorothy. Good night, Raquel. Yeah, it was so great seeing you guys tonight. I haven't seen a lot of your faces in a long time, so it was really, really lovely getting to chat with you. And I'm so glad most of you guys had great Christmases. Really makes my day to see you guys popping in. And even without the Pearl therapy, I still feel like this is therapy because we are getting to just talk and fellowship, which is also important. So really glad that you guys had stopped in, and definitely tell your friends to come on over. We'll be back on Friday, guys. So I'll talk to you then. For everyone else, good night. Mwah, mwah. See you later. Have a great night, Tessa. Love you guys. Bye. Hey, guys, check out my podcast, okay? So anchor.fm/Sheena Diane and Wham Radio, WAHM Radio.com. Check them out. Bye.